Welcome back, Bobcats. This time we're on mission 4, submitting assignments from Google Drive. Now, you already know how to log in and you know how to submit assignments from things that are attached to the assignment. But what if they just tell you to something to do, like write a paragraph or something like that? Then you're going to need to start with a blank slate somewhere. And the best way to do that is from your Google Drive. So remember, if you haven't submitted it, it isn't finished. Just like this boat, if it doesn't get finished, is not going to float. And we want your grades to definitely stay afloat. So make sure you go all the way to the end and actually submit your assignment. So our learning target is I can use Schoology to submit an assignment from Google Drive. Now, the first thing about that is you've got to read the directions for the assignment and create the appropriate document in order to be able to get the work done. And the easiest way to find your assignments, well, that's not true. There are many ways to find your assignment. One of them is to just look on the right-hand side to see your upcoming list. Now, you can also check your calendar, but we talked about that in another video. So we've already finished all this work. We're going to click on this bottom assignment. And we're going to look and remember there's a due date, learning target, what was I supposed to learn, directions, how am I supposed to show that I learned it, and the rubric. Now, not all assignments have rubrics, but if they do, definitely look at what it would take to get the top score because that's always what you're striving for. So in this case, it just says to write a paragraph. And it doesn't have anything attached for you to write that paragraph on. So that's where Google Docs comes in. So the first thing to do is go to your Google Drive where your docs are stored. Now, Google Drive is an app on your iPad. If you don't have it, you can go to self-service and get it. Once you have it, it'll probably ask you to sign in, but you can sign in just like you sign in for Schoology. So that'll be easy because you already know that part. So let's go ahead and click our drive and notice it has all kinds of documents in it, but we want to start with a blank document. So we're going to go down to the lower right corner and we're going to click plus to start a new document. And it's going to ask us, what kind of document do you want? Do you want a Google Doc that you write on? Do you want Google Sheets, which is like a spreadsheet for charts and graphs and things like that? Or do you want Google Slides for a presentation? Well, we're writing a paragraph, so we're going to choose Google Docs. We've got our new doc open. We go ahead and give ourselves a name, probably one that includes our name and the name of the assignment. And we've got our blank slate, and we just go ahead and start writing. Now, you know how to write, so we're not going to even talk about that. We're going to go ahead and pretend we've already written the whole assignment. So we've written our paragraph describing a friend of ours, and we're going to submit it now because remember, it's not finished unless you've submitted it and submitted it correctly to the right assignment. So up in the corner of your doc, you'll find a little menu, the little 3 dots, and that menu will open up. So we'll click on that. And it opens up all the different things we could do with this paragraph. Well, we want to turn it into Schoology, so we're going to click Share and Export. And then we get a new menu, and we're going to click Send a Copy. And yes, it's okay for the copy to be in PDF form, so we'll click that. And then we will look for Schoology across the top because that's what we're turning it into. So if Schoology isn't there, click the menu to get more. There's Schoology. Go ahead and click on that. And click Submit to Assignment. This looks familiar, doesn't it? Because the rest of this is the same as if you put it in Notability. So we'll click Submit to Assignment. We're going to pick the class we're turning it into. We're going to click Write a Paragraph, Introduce a Friend, because that's the correct assignment. Don't pick one of these other ones because your teacher will think you didn't turn it in at all. And then finally, we're going to click Upload. And it's uploading, so we're good to go. And we have met the learning target. You can use Schoology to submit an assignment from Google Drive. Next up, submitting a Google assignment. Now I know it sounds like the same thing, but it's not. See you next time.